All right, so if a picture's worth 1,000 words, maybe a video is worth about 10,000. Here we can see we're looking at a leaning garage. A little out of kilter there. I'm trying to hold this camera straight up and down so we can appreciate this. Some of this lean here. Not sure if you can see that. That's definitely leaning that way. And leaning back a little bit, so it's kind of doing this. Let's take a look inside here. Maybe a little bit more evident. These are pretty obvious. You can see how much that's kicked back there. And recently, before I moved in, somebody, the prior owner had somebody install this garage door opener, and they had to engage in a little handiwork here. They felt they needed to do something like this. I'm not real fond of what they were doing there. This is still attached over here the way it has been for decades. But then, where is it? Oh no, here's one. Here's some wacky shit. They cut this out of there and then attached it up here and ran it up higher. I don't know if we can even see that in there. Yeah, they did the same thing over here. I don't know. Maybe that's perfectly acceptable, but something here needs to be done, because I do feel that this is still a decent garage. They had fresh concrete poured in here right before I showed up. So, I want to get all this. I don't know. They left there's a swimming pool in containers and what have you over here. I got to get rid of this and open this area up. But yeah, I want to turn this into a workshop, and need to get this garage straightened up. So let me know what you think you could do with that. Let's take another look over here. Yeah, see how this is all kind of cattywampus right there. And then over here, I think this is another. They had to get kind of creative. Oh, how can I illustrate this? I don't know. This side's actually a better example, because here's a board that they sistered up to the existing ones. We're not really straight here. Anyways, that's the story. Tell me what you think.